Hey guys, how's it going? Wanted to get back. Haven't made a video in a couple of weeks. It's almost 3 weeks since I last made a video. I was out on vacation on what they call baby moon. We are expecting our third child, and my wife is now 6 months pregnant. So we were cutting it close to the borderline of when she can travel and cannot travel. But I'm back. I am back home. It is good to be back in the United States. I traveled to, I guess, my home country, even though I was born in the United States, and it is my home country, where my parents are from, where my nationality is from. We went to the Dominican Republic. It was an outstanding time. I had not been there in about 12 years, and it was really meaningful. And I had such a great experience. I had a great time. Traveled all over the country. It is the longest that I've been in a single country on vacation in my adult life. Anybody who knows about me traveling knows that I tend to hop around and can't stay put in one spot more than 4 or 5 days, and I just like to maximize the amount of time that comes from being in an industry where you have just such a small amount of available time for vacation. But I was able to go out and spend about 17 days out, and I saw the country. Drove a lot. I drove about 45 to 50 hours worth of driving in the country. And the one thing that I came back, and the one thing that I want to talk about today is gratitude. Boy, did I come back feeling grateful. We live in such an amazing, amazing country, and we are so fortunate to have the opportunity, and so fortunate to have the comfort and conveniences and technology available to us, whether it's in health, in business, and even in just infrastructure. Some of the stuff that we take for granted. Even moving from New York down to Florida, I appreciate so much the infrastructure. I appreciate so much the highways and the streets, and the intricacies of how things are planned out when it comes to mapping out a city or a county. And one of the things that I noticed while I was out there, I took tons of pictures of these little houses, and just how humble and how little some people have, and what they have to live with. And I also took a lot of pictures of people that were smiling, although they're living in poverty. There's no other word for it. It's just downright poverty. They were happy, and they were making do with what they have. Kids were out playing in the streets with whatever they had, making creative toys, and making ways to entertain one another in little competitive with the kids, competition with whether it's these wooden sticks or whatever it is that they could find and pick up, and just make a toy with, and just enjoy the time that they had. And while I'm driving, I got my 10-year-old in the back, and we're looking, and I say, hey, look, this is why you got to be grateful for what you have. Not everybody has, and we've been fortunate to have a life of abundance where we don't necessarily need anything. We want more, and we constantly want more, but we don't necessarily have that need of we have to go out there or worry about this or worry about that. Whereas coming from that country, wow, it was just mind blowing with just how little some people make do with, and how fortunate we are here. And my messages to you is just to count your blessings. Look every morning, every afternoon, every evening. Look for things to be grateful for. Look for things that sometimes you may be taking for granted, and you are maybe cursing them, or maybe talking bad about them, or something that's bothering you. Whereas it's somewhere in another country, people wish they had that. People wish they had those problems. People wish they had the luxuries that you have, the space that you have, whatever it is that you have in your life right now. I assure you, there's somebody that's living with a lot less. And as we turn the corner and going into Thanksgiving and into the holidays, it's very important to have a sense of gratitude, and to have an attitude of gratefulness for everything that you have. And know that even though there's more out there, and that you want more, and you want to achieve more, and you always want to continue to strive for more, that you are truly blessed with what you have, and that there are some out there that are not as fortunate as you. So that's my message for you guys today. Just wanted to jump back on here and start these videos again since I was out for a couple of weeks. Grateful, be grateful, be grateful, be grateful for what you have, and be grateful for what you don't have. Some of the problems that you don't have to deal with. Just have a sense of appreciation and gratitude for those of us that live in the United States, for those of us that are fortunate to live in a good state where laws and regulations are in your favor. All right, cheers. I'm glad to be back. I will be getting back onto these videos. I'm excited. I have a lot of stuff, a lot of content. I had a lot of meditation, a lot of writing down, and a lot of reflecting that I did over this trip. So you can expect some really good videos coming up. All right, talk to you soon.